Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dietrich, and tonight we're doing another one of my world-famous fuel economy tests. We are in a BMW X5. This is a 2025 model X5. It's an S-Drive 40i, so we have a 3-liter twin-power turbo straight six. It's not actually twin turbo, it's a twin scroll turbo. And that's why BMW calls this one twin power, and a 48-volt mild hybrid system. Of course, the S-Drive is the rear-wheel drive model. Allegedly, this car will get 27 miles per gallon on the highway, according to the EPA, and that is what we are testing tonight. This particular X5 is relatively light in the options department, so it does not have adaptive cruise control. Normally, I set my cruise control to 70, and if it's adaptive cruise control, it does make my life a little bit easier, but I will have to use my professional skills and drive the car myself. So far, it thinks we're getting 26.3, and we're only 6.1 miles into the trip, so that's not bad. We're off to a decent start. The weather should be good tonight, and hopefully nothing drastic will happen. That's pretty much all I have to say for this intro. I'll have an update for you shortly. All right, we are about 20 miles from Legoland, and we've covered 34.4 miles. The BMW thinks it's averaging 30 miles per gallon, which would be pretty impressive if true. This is a pretty efficient powertrain, but it's still a big, heavy vehicle that's pretty tall and everything else. I always do my fuel economy test in the closest thing to a normal drive mode that the car has. So in this case, that would be comfort mode. But if for just a moment I put it into sport, we can see that at 70, we're turning about 1600 RPM probably. It also turns everything in the cabin red when you put it into sport. Oh, look how sporty it is. So anyway, I will continue down to the turnaround spot, and we'll have another update for you. All right, I have turned it around. We are on our way back. We've covered 54.2 miles so far. We're still holding strong at a 29.7 mile per gallon average. There's a person in a Mazda going ludicrously slow on the freeway. And so we'll head back. Sometimes I lose a little bit of mile per gallon on the way back. I'm going to end up at the same gas station, so it's a net elevation gain of 0. But we'll see if this twin power 6 can get us up the hill without any drama. I'll have another update for you very shortly. Okay, we're almost back. We have covered 93.5 miles. Our average is up to 30.6 miles per gallon, which would be very impressive if true. According to the gas gauge, we've barely burned any fuel, so let's get back to the gas station and find out what really happened. All right, everybody, check this out. We are back. We covered 105.9 miles. The car thinks it got 31.1 miles per gallon. It took 3.494 gallons of fuel, which means we averaged a real world 30.3. I can barely talk. I'm so excited. Miles per gallon. So it was about 0.8 of a mile per gallon off on what it thought it got. But we still were 3 miles per gallon over the EPA rating. And 30 miles per gallon in a vehicle the size of an X5 that's not like a diesel and it's only a mild hybrid, I consider that to be a very good success. I'm happy with that. I will post links to my full review videos and test drive videos in the description. And if you drive one of these cars, let me know what mile per gallon you're getting. And with all that being said, I'm going to go home and go to bed. So thank you very much for watching.